toned down major powers conflict. Remember, Joe Biden started on the opposite by inaugurating what is called the U.S. National Security Strategy in October 2022. And this was a declaration of war, short of saying we are in an open war, because he only left an area for China where they can cooperate on a number of issues, like climate change and so on. But in the rest of the space, it was superpower competition. If you read that document, still online. I have never read such a hostile document in recent years, since the end of the Cold War. It was very, very hostile. And that meant that the two powers, not at the level of trade, as we had seen the trade wars with Trump before in the second round, but in this case, it's geopolitical. It started affecting us. And Kenya is one of the countries that faced the full brunt of the, that kind of superpower confrontation. And you could feel it during our last election, when we openly came out to attack our main financier, our main trading partner, and so on. And most of us were asking, where is this coming from? It was coming from this document, which had clearly indicated, I think in page 49, that Africa is a major frontier in this ideological warfare. The main thrust of this ideological warfare, not expansion of trade and so on. It was essentially the ideology of human rights. You are with us or against us kind of engagement. I think that's going to be toned down. Documents like this ones are going to be irrelevant. And I think we're going to forge a new understanding between powers by toning down the ideological tension between China and America. China itself was forced to make its own declaration after this. Therefore, it came with 3 initiatives. The Global Security Initiative, which is basically saying that collectively we are going to deal with our own security to counter what America is coming with. The Global Civilizational Initiative, saying all civilizations are equal. No civilization should pretend that it is more powerful and more important than other civilizations. And finally, they came up with what they are calling Global Development Initiative, basically to counter this kind of strangulation of powers who do not toe the line of the America. Of course, the language was different, but China reacted that way.
Okay.
So yeah, this is we are looking forward to a new world order, and I think that's why personally I was very optimistic about the second Trump, because the Donald Trump for the Democrats was okay, but for those people who are in terms of a value-based human relations, shared values approach to geopolitical relations.
Okay.
I think the previous regime was such a frustration, and even at home, that is why Kamala Harris lost, because she amplified more about gender and all those things rather than what was ailing the Americans: the unemployment, lack of jobs, declining domestic resources. So essentially that is how I see it, and that's why there is an optimism. Of course, Kenyans are divided into 2. Those who support Trump, the Gen Zs, and those who support the regime that was defeated, and those are us,
okay,
the Gen X and the baby boomers, who are only 2% of the total population.
Dr. Kanenja, there was this perception that